Hey, Mr. Johnny. How you doing, bro? How you been? I didn't know how to start this podcast, and I got caught way off guard, so we're just gonna roll with this. Skirt back. How we doing, brother? Yeah. The Eagles got me down bad. Couldn't have said it better myself. No, that's fine. That adds up, dude. 25 hours a day, just like everybody's always known it. Yeah. Okay. Big chillin' and killing. Yo, check out this dildo trophy in the background. I'm just now noticing that it's back there. Yeah, it's really a gold dildo on top of this thing. Wig built it. It was our Beer Olympics trophy, back-to-back champs. Wig built it. I won that Beer Olympics, and I won the next one, and then we never had one after that. And I was like, damn, son, go 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 back to back like that. Like the only like 2-0 undefeated. Like I ain't never lost. I mean, 2-0 is not great, but still,
Still
finna keep it.
It's not like you
Yeah.
had other opportunities to lose. You won every opportunity you had.
How do you think I'm gonna teach my son how to suck wieners?
Don't need that anymore.
Is that how you learned?
Oh, no,
I heard
dude.
you're pretty
I'm
good, dude.
self-taught. I'm self-taught, bro. Okay?
Ah.
I didn't need no help from daddy. This podcast is taking a dark turn real fast. Oh man, there's just some days where I get in like a not like a depressed mood, but like a sluggish, like I don't want to do anything type of mood. And one of those days was today. And then I hop on here, dude, and the first 3.5 minutes we're recording, I'm like a new man. I'm
New
fucking
man, let's
spirits are
go.
lifted.
That's what I'm
It's
talking
hump
about,
day.
dude.
You know what
That's
I
the way
mean,
it
dude?
should be.
This is what the
Yeah.
random roommates do for people, specifically
Because
the
here's the
host.
thing, bro. Like, you're like, yeah, I'm just living for the weekend. But right here, this is hump day. It's a half weekend, bro. It's every half weekend you get it. Like every hump day, you get a half weekend with me.
That's true. And this upcoming weekend, we have Monday off for
Well,
Martin
I
Luther
don't,
King
but that's all
Jr.'s Day.
right.
You don't have MLK Day off?
No, I do, but I'm working. I'm gonna work, and then I'll just use that as a holiday somewhere else down the line.
Dude, we were playing COD the other night, and obviously, like, people's names on Call of Duty are all over the place, but we got in a lobby with a kid whose name was Martin Luther King. It was
That's
good,
good.
dude. There's some creativity going on in the Call of Duty scene when it comes to names, dude. Sometimes you'll see a random one, and you're just like, oh, that's fucking gold.
Yours is what, Sick Ranches?
Yeah.
Mine's
I
just
wish it
Gutty
was Sick
Bye.
Ranches. I wish I did that. That would have been fire. Instead of just Rick Sanchez. I've been thinking about changing mine, but I've had Rick Sanchez as mine for like 2024 for 5 years now. 2019 Call of Duty came out was when you could name like your Call of Duty like name different than your gamer tag or whatever.
Yeah.
That's when I did Rick Sanchez. But I'm thinking about
I've
doing
been
something different.
I've been Buddy Guy since then too.
You know what Andy's is?
Ooh, somebody made a comment about it the other day. I think it was Clay.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't. What is it?
Cream cheese Gary.
Cream cheese Gary.
Just comes off
Like
the tongue
Gary from
so smoothly.
SpongeBob?
I have no idea where he got that name from. Not a
No, I
clue,
didn't think so.
but it's good.
Well, hey, I'm looking at the doc from last week, and I see that both of us projected a loss against the Giants. So hell yeah, dude, go us.
It's almost like we know the team that we watch week in and week out, dude.
We finished the season 11-5.
After starting the season 10-1, that's bad.
No, I meant me and you.
Oh, well, didn't the Eagles finish 11-5?
Did they?
Pretty sure, yeah. We went 1-4 in our last five games.
Or was it
So
1-5
we
in
go
our
1-5.
last 6 and finished? Wait, 11-5 isn't even enough games, Kenny.
Yeah, it's got to be
You're
11 and
missing
6.
a game.
God,
Oh
dude.
boy.
Whatever. We don't claim to be a math pod.
No. Oh yeah, we have one more right because I didn't from the Bucks win to the Commanders win. I have 3-0 for both of those, and then the Rams win. I put 4-0. So we're one win off. So I have me and you were 12-5.
And we ended 11-6.
I think the Birds were 11-6.
That's not bad. Just being one off. Well,
I mean,
technically
one
two, but
better.
it could have been like 9-8 or some bullshit like we're used to.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the Birds were 11-6, and we finished 12-5. Hey, dude, that's not bad. We only
Hey,
had
Jude.
5 wrong each on the whole year from our preseason
Yeah.
predictions.
And I feel like we predicted most of the losses like correctly. You know what I mean? There was only
We
one or two that.
Yeah, we predicted the Giants loss. I predicted the Seahawks loss.
Did we predict the Niners loss?
You did, and you took a loss at the Chiefs, but we won that game.
You want to just get our Eagles fucking segment over with so we don't have to come back to it?
I guess, man, it's just tough scenes, brother.
Yeah.
Like
I didn't watch any of the
everything
game.
feels bad. Everything's bad. AJ Brown gets hurt in like the first quarter, bro, and you're like, what are we doing here?
How bad is he hurt? Like, is he out
I
for
don't know. I
Monday's
honestly
game?
haven't even heard anything at all. I haven't been on social media or anything though, so I don't really know. We'll see if I can like find something right quick. But
How bad?
it just
Jalen got hurt too, right? How bad was his injury?
dude, so his finger, right? Like this is how your finger looks, right? His middle finger went like down and then from like this middle knuckle it like shot up.
Oh,
Like, dude, it was
on
like
his throwing
gnarly.
hand?
Yes. Yeah. Because he like threw and followed through and hit somebody's helmet and it just destroyed his shit. And he was like, yep, my finger's body right quick. And they taped him up kind of crazy. They used like thin pieces of tape to like hold his knuckle from like 2 from each side on either side of the knuckle. It's like
Yeah.
2 over here and then 2 over here. It's pretty interesting. I was like, oh, it looks like that's a pretty like nifty tape job you guys got going on.
They're professionals.
They are. But the defense couldn't do anything. The defense was so bad, dude.
They've been bad all year.
They've been bad. We don't have to have the dildo trophy in the background.
Just leave it in the little corner.
Yeah, dude, they're bad. It's tough to see.
Do you think Jalen will play on Monday? Has there
Yeah.
been anything on that?
Yeah, I think he'll play. I mean, he came back in and played.
Oh, I thought Marcus Mariota finished the game after that.
He did, but it wasn't like right after that. Mariota might have finished like the very end of the first half, but Hurts came back in and played. And Mariota definitely played the whole second half.
I mean, yeah, once you're down, fucking last I checked, the score was like 24-0. And after that, I was like, oh, yep. And then I saw the Cowboys were up big against the Commanders, and I said, all right.
Nothing
I'm gonna
matters
turn this
anyway.
off and play the rest of enjoy the rest of my night and play some Call of Duty.
How you like the new COD?
Oh, dude, I am a big fan of the new COD. I played a little bit of the one last year and I thought it was pretty good, but this COD I'm like enjoying. Like I've noticed a lot of the boys are like back on too. I've gotten a lot of like nostalgia from it. Jake hopped on over the weekend. He bought it and downloaded it, and he was making. He was on for like 2 hours. Doing some runs with us. Andy's on it. Mayo's been ripping it. Journey, obviously. Journey plays every COD. Journey just loves COD. He's always on. But like, I haven't played this much COD probably since like Black Ops 3 back in like freshman year of college.
Yeah.
Um, and I also found a build. Like I just go on TikTok and type in like build loadout videos for like the thing that could get me closest to like the intervention from the old school Modern Warfare 2 intervention. And
Yeah.
they have basically like a carbon copy. It's called the FJX Imperium. And you just put a bunch of different like attachments on it that make it like the intervention. And
Okay.
apparently this is pretty cool. I haven't done this because like I mean kind of pointless to me, but I still think it's kind of cool. You can buy audio packs. So like if you go into a gun and go into its blueprint, you can purchase like audio packs of like the 2009 Modern Warfare 2 intervention, so that your gun will make the same like sounds and like hit marker sounds and reload sounds as like the old school guns, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that is
Um,
pretty dope.
but I've just been enjoying it, dude. Like I like a lot of the guns. I've been using like a lot of mixture guns. Like last year's COD, I pretty much stuck to one gun the whole time. And just used that just because I was like I don't know. I felt like what they did this year with so you know how in last year you had to use like a gun to unlock this attachment for this gun, but to unlock that attachment you had to use this gun for like
Yeah.
5 levels. Well, they have that same thing in this game, but you can just win games instead of doing the challenges. So like if you activate like an armory unlock for like a stock on a gun that you want, you can either complete the challenge to unlock the stock, or you can just win 2 games, which is nice because it's like, okay, I'm gonna activate this bolt that I need for my sniper. Go out, play a few games, win 2 of them. I have it unlocked. You know what I mean? I don't have to like
Right.
defer. I don't have to use this fucking shitty ass shotgun to get an attachment for my assault rifle or my sniper. So that I
Right.
like how they did that. It fixed a lot of like the grinding. Like you still got to grind because you got to win games, and I think that like makes people play more objective as to where like if you're just trying to level guns. Like a lot of people just play hard mode and
Right.
not play objective, and that's super slow
Right.
and annoying. Um, so I like how they kind of like address that. The gunplay is good. I mean, it gets pretty competitive. Like if you're in the right lobby and game chat, it's fun, dude. It's just like old school Call of Duty, the nostalgic maps of the old MW2, which is nice. And yeah, it's just been fun. I haven't touched any of the zombies or the campaign yet, but I probably won't until I get super bored one day and nobody else is playing.
I know we were supposed to play after the last time we recorded. That didn't happen, but that's all right. I've been playing a lot of Forza. I love racing games,
Forza?
dude.
Really?
Yeah.
I get so bored of racing games after like one race. Unless it's like MX versus ATV. I play that shit all day. But like
Yeah.
NASCAR or like Forza or Need for Speed, I'm
See,
just like,
Forza's nice because like all the maps are different and like it's really easy to change the difficulty. So like I keep it competitive where like I'm finishing like third to first. Like there's some races where I'm like, damn son, like I'm low key hauling around this track and like I'm not making any time.
yeah.
Um, but I mean it's fun still because it's like I don't know, it's competitive ish. You know what I mean? I'm
Did
not
you
playing
see
against like real people, but
did you see the movie that came out like a few months ago called Gran Turismo?
yeah, I like saw a shitload of trailers for it, but I didn't go see it.
I watched it over Christmas break because it's on Netflix now and it's actually
Okay.
pretty good. And it's based on a true story apparently. Like they
Yeah,
just bring the
yeah.
world's greatest like Gran Turismo players in and they get in real cars and race them and stuff.
That's wild.
Yeah, it is wild, isn't it? Go from
They're
holding
just
a
like, all
controller
right,
to a fucking
come
being
take
in a
your
machine.
shot.
Yeah.
Kid's like 14, doesn't even have a license.
That's funny. Could you imagine some 13-year-old's just like the nicest fucking
F1
adventurers,
racer.
and he's like can't even drive like a Nissan Altima yet.
Yeah, yeah.
That's hilarious. I've been sitting here staring at this sugar glider for about 5 minutes now, and I'm
Thinking
scared to
about.
do it because I don't want to get the hiccups.
I was just gonna say, thinking about the hiccups.
But guess what, dude? We're here for a good time, not a long time, and this is Wednesday,
Amen.
and we're recording our pod.
It's Wednesday, my dudes. I think that's my favorite part about us recording on Wednesdays. That comes up so often.
You can just send that gift.
Yep. And then it's like, yeah, we're recording. Hell
It
yeah.
is Wednesday, my dudes. You know what we should do soon?
What's that?
We should draft our top 5 favorite memes. Top 5 favorite classic memes.
Okay.
Maybe next week we'll do that. Let's bring a draft back every like once a month. We'll do a draft.
Okay. I think it's a good time for a draft.
Yeah.
But not today, because I don't have anything prepared, dude.
No. That's one you gotta like do deep research on.
I got some good memes. Somebody actually just sent me some memes.
Alright, show me your most recent meme. Or send it to me.
Okay.
You said you deleted Instagram? That's so true. Does it get better? No worries if not. That one's good. What are you on, Twitter? I can't read that one.
Let me read it for you. Dear Slim, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling.
We just got a letter. This one is. Can you read that?
Change the P in part to an F. Relax, liberal. It's called dark humor.
It's so dumb.
It's just a fart joke. I like a fart joke.
I sent this to Andy.
Go ahead, pack your bags. We're headed to Gayville.
Oh, this is a good one, dude. I think I sent this one to you, actually.
Takes one sip of coffee to poop in my butt. Bonjour. Haha. I'm Batman.
Did you saw that one? I'm Batman.
Yeah.
The one I sent in Guys Being Dudes. Oh, you didn't even see it.
Mm-mm. That's awesome. That's a thumb.
I'm Batman.
That's a thumb.
It is a thumb. Oh, man. I could look at memes all day.
Memeing all day?
Yeah. Sometimes,
Like,
if I just don't have shit to do, I'll just fucking lay on the couch, throw a TV show on, and scroll TikTok.
meme it up. Meme it up. But then, like, you're not even watching the show. It's just, like, on.
I just put it on for background noise because I need to be stimulated because the technology and the internet has destroyed my brain and my attention span.
Yeah, I get that,
It's
but then
bad.
I'm like, shit, dude, I don't even know what's going on in this show. I'm watching it, and I have no idea what's happening.
That's why I usually put one on that I've seen before or that I don't really care about, or just like a random YouTube video. Oh, I have a report.
Oh!
I got a report on something to you, Buster.
Report to me then, brethren.
So, have you ever seen any of the Equalizer movies?
No.
Dude, me neither.
No surprise
until
there.
this weekend. So, the Equalizer 3, it's the movie with Denzel Washington where he's like the ex-CIA agent.
Boop, boop,
It's
that's
like one of those types of movies. Dude, I threw on the Equalizer 3 just because, fuck it, why not? Holy fuck, what a fantastic fucking movie, dude. You would love it. It's awesome, bro. Like,
Alright.
It really... I would suggest, so this is what I did. I watched the Equalizer 3, and it was at, like, dude, I threw it on at, like, 12:30 in the morning because I played Call of Duty all night, and then came downstairs, and Magoo was doing, like, work or her nails or something, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna throw a movie on. I'm gonna be up late anyway. We both ended up watching it. Awesome fucking movie. Like, instantly was like, alright, well, now I need to watch Equalizer 2. So, I think it was the next day at, like, 11 o'clock in the morning, took the Christmas tree down, did some chores around the house, and was like, alright, fuck it, I'm gonna be a lazy bum this weekend. Put on the Equalizer 2. Fantastic fucking movie. And I was like,
All
holy shit,
right.
now I gotta watch the first one.
All right,
So
Denzel.
Sunday night in bed after the Dolphins and Bills game, I was like, I usually don't fall asleep till like 1:30, 2 a.m. most nights, even on the weeknights, because I'm nocturnal. So I was like, I'll throw on Equalizer 1. Fantastic fucking movie, dude. And I was like, I gotta talk about this
All
on the pod, because
right.
all I could think about, I was like, dude, if there's like a movie that Kenny would fuck with, like these are it. Like this is right up his fucking alley. Like military style, like dope, like ex CIA agent who's like an assassin, and just like the way he goes about like his job. And it's called Equalizer. So he's like, he sees somebody do somebody else wrong. Like for instance, I won't spoil anything, but there's a scene in the first one where he's an Uber driver, and he's obviously like he's not just an Uber driver. He's like this ex CIA guy, but he's driving Uber, staying low key, and he picks up this girl from this hotel, and these two guys in business suits like drop her off, and one of them just like, hey, just make sure she gets back to her hotel, and gives him like $20. And on his way to drop her off, notices that she's like obviously been like raped, and drops her off at the hospital. Drives back to the fucking hotel that these guys like put her in the Uber in. Basically, just fucking goes in there and was like, just wreaks havoc, like equalizes, like gets payback, and it's pretty much like there's a main story for each movie, but then there's like 2 or 3 side stories where he does shit like that. You know what I mean?
I like side
And
quests.
and they're all like each one takes place in different countries. So like the third one takes place in this really small town in Sicily in Italy, and it's dope. Like
Okay.
the setting of the whole movie is sick. He's on like this Italian winery island in this little small town, and like the Italian mob is like the antagonist. And the
Okay.
second one is fuck, what was the second one? I think the second one was Turkey, or the first one was Turkey. I don't remember. But it's dope, dude. It's such a good movie. Like there's or no, the second one was Boston, and the
Okay.
first one I think was Turkey. But like each one, like there's so many like twists and shit, and you're like, how the fuck is he gonna do this, or how is he gonna like get out of this situation? And it's just like the smartest way. Like you wouldn't even think of a way like he gets out of it, and then it shows you like basically the way he thinks and the way he was trained, and he just is like this crazy assassin. It's fucking awesome, awesome trilogy of movies. So I wanted to bring those to your attention. Add them to your list. Report back whenever you do get to them.
So, what order should I watch them in?
I would suggest watching them from the first one first, just so that you have like a background of the character. But you don't need to technically. Like I watched the third one, and the first two, like I basically knew what I was getting into, and
Yeah.
there's a little correlation, but it's not like Star Wars where you can hop into like the sixth movie and know what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All
But
right.
super good movies, super action packed, and I don't know if they're a little gory, obviously, because like people are getting
Killed.
assassinated all the time. So I don't know if that'd be up Lex's alley, but really good movie.
We'll see. I still want to watch Killers of the Flower Moon, but it's a lot of money.
Yeah, I need to see
But
that too.
Waldo's been sending me some links, so maybe I could do something like that.
I wonder if Waldo's seen those movies. I'm sure he has, but they're right up his alley
Probably.
too.
Big movie guy.
Yeah, he is a big movie buff.
I feel like he's seen like all the movies. Like he knows them all too.
Have you
He's seen them
ever
all twice,
have you ever
sometimes
heard of the
thrice.
show The Beef?
It's a beef.
Yeah, it's
I
on
uh
Netflix.
I just saw like recently like something about it somewhere.
So Maggie's cousin, her husband, is the director of that show, and they just won a Golden Globe last night for it.
Not bad.
Yeah. So I think that's on our list to watch next.
Shout out Schmaggy's uncle.
Is that her uncle?
I
Her
don't know.
cousin's husband?
Her
Or would
cousin's
that make
husband.
him to Maggie?
No.
Yeah.
Shout out
Cousin-in-law?
Schmaggy's cousin-in-law. I think we'll rock with that.
Yeah. By chance you're listening,
That's pretty
congrats.
dope.
Golden Globe winner, yeah, that's pretty sick.
I think to be the director of anything is probably pretty cool. I don't think I've
Yeah.
I don't direct much.
Your own life, brother. Direct your own life.
Heck yes. Well, at least I'm trying, you know?
That's all that matters. At least the effort's there.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
You got any crazy plans for the weekend coming up?
Dude, you know what? I do have some crazy plans. I was actually thinking about moving my desk around in the basement, so you know I might get wild.
Holy shit, dude.
Dude, no, my one boy was like, "Yo, I'm gonna have people over for the Saturday of Wild Card Weekend, like I did last year, blah blah blah," and we all were like, "Bet, bet, bet." And then I like not too long ago, I was like, "So let's go with that," and somebody like emphasized it, and then a couple days later, somebody else said something. A couple days later, somebody else said something, and the original host never said anything. So it's just like, all right.
That's it.
Yeah, Lex said I could have some of the homies over, so maybe I'll do that. See if some of them want to come over.
There you go. I think
We'll
that's
see.
my plan. I might play some golf Saturday morning, depending weather dependent. If not, I'll probably just fucking hang out and watch football. Have another chill weekend.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much most of my weekends, just hanging out, watching the
Hanging
baby,
out
getting some things done, doing
down the
some shopping,
street.
running some errands.
The same old things we did last week. Name that show. Can you name that show?
That 70s show.
Attaboy, I knew
Dude,
you knew
that's
it.
too easy, bro. That's too
Yeah.
easy.
Come on now.
Low key, we've been watching that a little bit.
Did you see what happened to Hyde?
What happened to Hyde?
He's in jail for like 30-something years.
Too bad.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Sexual assault or rape or something like that.
Of course.
I don't know the ins and outs of it, but yeah, piece of shit.
What about the Skins and Scouts?
The Skins and Scouts. Now that's a whole different story, dude. You're gonna need 3 hours to
Skin
sit
and
down.
Scouts, bro.
Yeah.
I saw this video. It was what is the Drake Bell his real name?
Oh yeah, Drake Bell.
Whatever it is, it's
That's his real name.
Oh, is it? I thought it was something else. It was his like confession, like in court to whatever. It was
Over
like,
Zoom.
yeah.
Yeah.
That, but they added a laugh track to it from Drake and Josh.
Yeah. Dude, the
It's
internet is
awesome.
undefeated, bro. Oh,
It was like sourcing Drake and Josh, like bringing it back with this amazing video with the laugh track.
yeah. Pete Davidson has a new stand-up special on Netflix.
Maybe I'll watch that.
So
Is
does
it
Dave
funny?
Chappelle. Dave Chappelle one's fire, dude.
Ooh, Shave the
Yeah.
Pell.
Shave the Pell's new stand-up is great. We haven't finished Pete Davidson's because I was working when we started it and had to hop for a meeting, but we might finish that tonight. It was good from what I saw.
All right, I could be into that.
Now we just need a Bill Burr one to drop this year and complete the trifecta, dude.
Whoa.
2024 starting out hot in the comedy scene.
It is, dude. So who do we have drop already? Already Pete and Dave, and who else?
Pete, Dave. I mean, Shane Gillis dropped one a few months ago.
Whoop.
Which Shane Gillis
dude,
is like quickly becoming one of my favorite comedians.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but this is way more important.
All right.
Usher's dropping an album, bro.
Who? Usher?
Usher.
Are you hyped for it?
Yeah, dude, is Usher. He's like the best artist ever.
Dude, I couldn't tell you the last time I listened to an Usher song, if I'm being honest.
Oh my god, dude, that's a sin.
Name an Usher song post 2015.
Doesn't he have that one that goes like, oh, that's not post 2015, huh?
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
I guess Lex from the last time he dropped an album, and I think he dropped one in 2018 and one in like 2016. And I think she said the 2016 one was actually pretty good, but that's her opinion. She's a fan.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you know,
You're not excited?
what do you think Usher calls his fan base? Gushers? Or like, are ushers like a part of a funeral or a wedding?
Ushers? They do all kinds of stuff, dude. You can have
They're
ushers for all kinds of stuff.
multi-talented.
They have ushers at sports games that show you to your seats and stuff like that.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I wonder
You
how
can have
Usher
ushers
got his name.
anywhere.
I'm gonna Google that. How did Usher get his name? Usher got his name from his mother, who chose it because wait, Usher is his real name? Usher's full name is Usher Raymond IV. Wow, I would have never guessed that.
So that means that there's 3 other people at least with the name Usher.
Yes, that's what that means. Not only 3 people with the name Usher, but 3 people with the name Usher Raymond.
I think that their name was Raymond Usher, and then
They just took it.
sometimes people put last name first. So they did that once by accident, and then it was forever wrong.
That's how I got my name.
Yeah.
Yeah, my grandpa's name and my uncle's name is Michael John, and my mom was like, "What if we just flip it?"
How do you like it?
Well, I don't know if this is because of my upbringing or what, but whenever somebody calls me John Michael, I automatically assume they're pissed off at me or I did something wrong.
That's
You know
what I
what I
have your
mean?
name saved as in my phone.
Johnny San.
No. It's John Michael.
Is it really?
Yeah.
You're lying. Show me right now.
Dude, I'm so serious.
Dude, I don't think you've ever called me John Michael. Oh, dude, there's no dash, bro. What are you doing? You even
I
know
don't
me?
know. That's what I mean.
don't even
I
fucking
clearly
know
I
me,
don't.
dude.
I clearly. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend.
Oh god, now I'm fucking offended. Are you changing
How am I
it?
supposed to? Yeah, of course I'm changing it, bro. Of course I'm changing it.
It's so funny because whenever I have to sign like a legal document or something, I'm always like, I never know what to write. Like, do I write John Michael? Do I write John? Do I write Johnny? Like, what? So I go by Johnny. Like, most people call me Johnny. My mom
Yeah.
calls me John. I mean, yeah, I think that's it. Like, most people call me Johnny. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
Even somebody when somebody calls me John, if it's not my mom, it sounds weird to me.
MK calls you John.
Oh, that's true. Sorry, John.
Oh, what a classic, bro. What a classic.
I forgot. MK does call me John, and it doesn't sound weird from her because she just has always called me that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you and Magoo are the only ones that have me saved in their phones as John Michael.
Well, because here's why. I always want to call you Jonathan. Because, like,
Why?
you've always just been Johnny to me. So then, and like, the extended Johnny is Jonathan. So if, like, I'm ever, like, fucking around with you and trying to be formal, like, Jonathan would come out. Like, just because that's the.
That's not.
Just because
nobody's
that's.
ever called me that.
I know, but to me, like, your name is Johnny. So to me, Jonathan is the formal version of Johnny most of the time. So if I'm just fucking around, like, that would come out. So I was like, bro, I gotta put his name in my phone as John Michael so I can remember it's fucking John Michael. I see that all the time.
Oh, so this was a strategic move on your
This
part.
was a strategic play for me to stop fucking calling you Jonathan when I'm fucking around. Like, I needed to, like, try to bake it into my brain that it's John Michael.
Okay, I respect that. You know what your name
Yeah.
in my phone is?
Bank dog.
Nope. You're part of a small group of elites in my phone. Straight up first name basis, nothing else, dude. You're just straight up Kenny in my phone.
Hell yeah.
It's like you, Austin, Jake, Andy. That might be it, honestly.
I actually have an Austin that's first name only, but it's not Emery. It's Austin Lindsay. Because that's what he's always been, just Austin. That's a lowercase
So
A
you
and
have him
everything.
and Emery in your phone as Austin.
No, I have Austin and it's Austin Emery.
Oh, okay, all right.
But yeah. I don't have too many.
Do you ever just like go through your contacts and look at like who you have, and you're just like, wow, I
Why?
haven't spoken to that person in fucking 10 years, or wow, I
Sometimes.
forgot. Or like sometimes you'll see somebody's name, you're like, oh, I remember I met that person in college for 5 minutes and got their number for some reason.
Yep.
I haven't spoken to them since.
And then it's like such and such bio project.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Or
he's also
CBAD
a rapper.
151.
One of my bio classmates was a rapper, dude. He would like barely show up to class.
Too busy rapping.
Doing something, bro. But it was like you had the same group, like you sat at the same seat every day, and every day you were doing like like it was like a lab. So you're
Yeah,
doing things, you know what I mean?
yeah.
And this kid showed up like every other week. And for those, there's only one a week for the labs. So it's like you gotta go on the days that it's there, you know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
right.
and he just was like, yeah, I'm gonna get like 50% attendance and then not get any credit for this, but it's cool.
That's cool. C's get degrees, baby.
Barely, you're not getting any credit.
I ever tell you the story about my lab partner for bio in college?
Probably.
All right, well, as a refresher, a quick
You
TLDR, if you may.
refresh me.
So this first like lab class I ever had in college, we sit down, and his name's Dylan. We start talking, the icebreaker's like, "What's your name? Where you're from? Blah blah blah." And he's like, "Hey, I'm Dylan. I'm from upstate New York. Uh, and like I like soccer or whatever. I think was his thing." And I was like, "Oh no way! Like what part of New York you from?" And he said like Watertown or something like that, which is a school in my high school's division that we played. And I was like, no shit, dude. Like, I'm from Ravina. Like, we played you guys in soccer all the time. And he was like, oh, I was on the soccer team. And I was like, no shit, I was on my soccer team. So it turns out we played each other in soccer like twice a year for the 4 years that we were in high school. And
That's
we
dope.
actually we actually became like pretty good buds. Like, he just got married a few months ago. Like, he's a huge Yankees fan. I think he still lives in New York, or he might be down south now. I don't really know. But shout out to him. He's a cool dude.
That's dope. That's good shit.
Just randomly got like lab partners with a kid I played against in high school. It was like, oh shit, like this is what happened with Kenny and Emery. I
Yeah.
mean, obviously didn't get
Yeah.
as close to this kid as you guys did, but like, small world.
Yeah, he must be a loser if you're not as close as me as
Whoa,
and
whoa, whoa,
Emery.
whoa, whoa! Put some respect on my man's name, dude. He's a fellow
Oh yeah,
Yankees
sorry.
fan now.
Sorry. What's his name?
Dylan.
Oh yeah, Dylan. Okay. He did say put some respect on his name, so I had to make sure I was familiar with the name.
That's You know what, dude? Good for you, man. A lot of people wouldn't take that extra step. They just say, all right, yeah, dude, whatever, respect on his name. But you're like, oh, what's the name I should be putting respect on?
Exactly, dude. I don't want to half-ass the respect here. Like,
What's his name?
amen to that.
um,
How have the Yankees been? Oh shit, it's not baseball season, huh?
Well, actually, I do have a little bit of a Yankees update for you,
Whoa, do.
and this just goes to show
Breaking
how slow.
news.
Breaking news from the Random Roommates podcast. That's actually just breaking news across everywhere because this has already been reported on multiple times. But
No, we're the first ones to break it. This is breaking for real, for real.
yeah, this is the first you'll ever
We
hear, and
got it
probably the
first, and
last.
we're gonna decide to gatekeep this information until the pod drops in the morning.
Yep, and that's the only time anybody's ever gonna hear this news. But Marcus Stroman apparently a few days ago was like asking the Yankees for an offer, and the Yankees were like, "Nah, we're not interested." And for those who don't know, Marcus Stroman, huge Twitter fingers guy, has beefed with the Yankees fans in the past on multiple occasions. Has tweets about Yankees fans and the Yankees in general, say like bad mouthing the Yankees basically. And so it's funny, like when those reports came out that he asked the Yankees for a contract offer and the Yankees declined to offer him anything. Yankees Twitter was like, "Ha, fucking shit,
Yeah,
comes to me, I'm gonna block." Like that's
yeah.
just the type of guy he is. So everyone on Yankees Twitter was like, "Yeah, fuck you, we don't want you anyway." And then, today I wake up and it's like a report from John Morosi has come out. Oh, Yankees are the top suitor for Marcus Stroman. Like there have been talks for a few days now that they're gonna offer him something. So now it's like very seriously could happen that Marcus Stroman becomes a Yankee. Which, I don't have any personal beef with this dude. he'd be a good 4 or 5 starter for this rotation. He's got a career like 3.8 ERA, I think, which is not bad. You know, he can stay healthy, just eat up some innings. Wouldn't hate it. So like he's linked to the Yankees now. Won't be surprised if we end up signing him within the next few days, maybe a week or so. Honestly, at this point, I'd just be happy with seeing any sort of movement on the Yankees front. Outside of that, Blake Snell is still there. Just won Cy Young. Apparently, the Yankees are pretty interested in him. Him and Judge are like best friends, which is funny because any time in the past, whenever Judge would step into the box and Blake Snell was pitching, it'd be like if I was pitching and you stepped in the box, dude. Like they look at each other and giggle and laugh and like try and break character and stuff. Funny, but Blake Snell would be, you know, it would be good to have him into the rotation. I get scared with the amount of lefties we would have if we added him, but this dude just won a Cy Young. He doesn't really pitch far into games and he walks a lot of batters, but whatever. You know, if Carlos Rodon can figure it out and he's our number 2 and Blake Snell's our number 3, Garrett Cole, Carlos Rodon, and Blake Snell is your 1-2-3 punch. Not gonna hate that at all, dude.
No, but you don't want to see a lot of walks, especially leadoff walks.
You don't, and I watched Talking Yanks last night where they covered this and they kind of went in depth about his walking and like his approach, and it kind of like this episode of Talking Yanks kind of talked me into the situation of getting Blake Snell because before that I was like doesn't have great command, walks a ton of guys, doesn't pitch a lot of innings, doesn't go deep into games. And then John Boy and Jake were basically like, yeah, but like there are interviews where he's come out and said like instead of fighting like I walk a ton of guys, like let me try and battle back and throw a bunch of pitches and try and get each guy out. He's like, be okay with the walks and look at it as like you took half the amount of guys he's walked and just slotted them over to the hit column. Like, are his numbers really like? Is that going to affect his numbers that much? And it would, in the sense of like OBP and like batting average against numbers. But they did like a deep dive into like, all right, these are his numbers when he's down in the count like 2-0 because like the opposing batter's numbers go way up. I'm okay with it, dude. Like, it's going to be frustrating to watch for sure, like, when he's walking a ton of guys. But if he can just get ahead early in the count, like, that's going to be fun.
Well, that's a big if.
That's a big if, but he just won a Cy Young doing that. And it's funny because his personal catcher last year during his Cy Young winning season, do you know who it was?
JT Realmuto. Best catcher in baseball.
Gary Sanchez, dude.
Ooh!
Not saying they're going to bring Gary back, and I don't think they should, but I think it's just funny that, we let go of Gary because his defense was so bad and he was so bad behind the plate, and then he goes out and is the personal catcher of the NL Cy Young winner the next year. So, if we do end up signing Blake Snell, bring him in, let Matt Blake, our pitching coach, work his magic because he did the same thing with Clay Holmes. Like,
Blake on Blake action.
Yeah, dude, fucking Clay Holmes, when he was with the Pittsburgh Pirates before he came over to New York, was known for his fucking wildness and didn't have any control and struggled with command. Fucking Matt Blake said, "Let me work my little magic on you," and now he's like one of the best pitchers in our rotation or in our bullpen. So if you can work some magic with Blake Snell on his control stuff, great. If not, like, I'll be okay with him going 6 innings pitched, 5 innings pitched, 3 or 4 walks at like a fucking 2.93 ERA clip. That's fine as a 3-starter. It really comes down to Carlos Rodon figuring it out and bouncing back from last season and staying healthy, dude. Because after our first 4 or 5 guys, Nestor's our 5, Snell's our 3rd, Rodon's our 2, Cole's our 1, maybe slot. I don't know, slot. Like we thin out fast at starting pitching. Now that we traded a bunch of pitching for Juan Soto, we don't have Michael King. Clark Schmidt will be our 4 guy, maybe even our 3 guy. Rodon's not.
Well, you're gonna have to bring some guys up from AAA.
We don't really have any though. That's the thing, dude. Like,
well, you gotta have somebody, dude.
We have somebody, but it's not like you might as well go out and get some major league talent at that point. It's not like we have prospects that we're like waiting to bring up. It's just career
They could bring me in,
Triple A.
dog.
We throw a Swift 75.
Maybe. My shoulder's still a little messed up from that snowboarding accident. Should be getting sore, dude. I don't know. I can maybe do like 2, maybe 3 batters.
So you're like a fucking
setup, man.
Yeah, you're like a setup guy or middle relief guy. Come in for an inning and do your thing.
No, I can't do a whole inning.
2 or 3 guys, that's an inning.
I can if I get them all out, bro. I gotta get them all out.
Yeah, it's a clean inning, dude.
No, because if I could do that, then I would be a closer.
Yeah, well, it depends on your stuff.
My stuff's nasty, bro.
Yeah, what do you got, dude? What's in your?
I got it all.
Locker? What's your go-to?
I got the fastball and I got the curveball.
All right, four-seamer or two-seamer fastball?
It goes 4-seam.
4-seam? A 4-seam fastball at 75 miles an hour?
I'll hit you with it.
Okay, you might hit me with it. I'm taking my base.
I just might.
What's your secondary pitch? Curveball?
Curveball. That's all I need, brother.
If your fastballs come in at 75, your curveball's coming in at like a swift 50, maybe.
I'm gonna catch you sleeping, brother. Literally.
You don't have a third pitch that
I'll try to hit you with like a circle change.
Your fastball's a 75 and you got a changeup?
Johnny, you keep saying your fastball's a 75 and your blah 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 is whatever. You know how baseball pitches goes. It's fastball and then it's off speed. I'm not gonna say something that's not an off speed pitch that's gonna get faster.
That's not true, dude. Some people throw their slider the same velocity as their fastball.
I'm not throwing the slider.
Why not? You can throw.
I don't know how. Nobody ever taught me. Nobody ever taught me. How am I supposed to know how to throw it? It's a
differently angled curveball, dude.
Well, if somebody would show me how to hold it, then I could throw it.
You know how to hold a curveball?
Yeah.
Then you know how to hold a slider, brother.
No, but like wear on the laces. That's my issue.
And it doesn't change. It's the same grip. You just you're coming in at a different arm angle with a slider to sweep it instead of 12-6 it. That's all slider is. It's just a sideways curveball.
A sideways curveball. Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I was in my bag in high school, dude. I had the nastiest curveball on the team, and then, you get 3 innings in throwing that, and you're like, all right, now I'm going to come a little sidearm with a curveball or a slider and fucking go horizontal on you.
The hoary,
dude. I fucking threw a curveball one time, and it was to this day. I mean, I'm not out here throwing curveballs anymore because I don't play baseball anymore. But my best curveball of all time, I'll never forget it, dude. We were at Albany Academy, and I had this kid down like 1-2 or 2-2 maybe, and I threw a curveball. And when I let go of this pitch, I was like, oh, fuck, I just hit this guy. This thing breaks a mile, dude, straight down into the fucking strike zone, and he ducks his head because it was coming for his head. Hits him in the side of the helmet and struck him out because he ducked his head into the strike zone. I'll never forget it, dude. It was the greatest. I was like, damn. I threw that shit, and I just turned around, looked at my third baseman, like, damn. I could not do that again if I tried, dude.
Dude, I've definitely, like, ducked because I've had some balls coming at my head, but, like, they never hit me in the strike zone for a college strike three.
My man went straight 90-degree angle, just fucking right in the ear hole, dude. Strike three. I punched him out, and he looked back. He's like, oh, what? And the ump was like, dude, you put your head in the strike zone. You essentially leaned into that pitch.
Yeah.
And I wasn't throwing gas, dude. I was throwing maybe 75 in high school. Like, I might have hit.
Bro, don't sell yourself short. You're probably throwing, like, topping out like 103 on your fastballs.
Dude, we were in practice one day, and my baseball coach was like doing some sort of example, and he was like, we're doing like some sort of like pitching group like lesson or whatever, and he was like, well, look at Alverson. Alverson couldn't break a glass window with his fastball, and I was like, this motherfucker. I was like, that stung, dude. That hurt me in the heart. But I was nice, dude. I was all about location, dude. I was fucking painting corners and setting people up. Like, I was I had kids. There were kids on my team that could throw hard, but I was just never one of them. I was just all about fucking buckling you inside, and I was the
Like a
guy.
real pitcher.
I was the pitcher that was fucking like nodding off my catcher all the time, dude. He was like fastball. I was like, nah, dude. I'm throwing a first pitch curveball. Like you're not stopping me. Nobody could hit it. Slow and steady wins the race, dude.
Slow and steady.
Slow and steady.
I don't know, dude. I've thrown a lot of fastballs in my day, and I think it worked out pretty well for me. Sometimes coach would even put me in if we weren't losing by 20.
Were you the kid in center field that would just be like, all right, we're down 15. I don't want to waste an arm. Come on in, Kenny.
Yeah.
Nice.
Center field or shortstop. Because, like, I played short. Like, that was my position. My entire life, short was my position. But like, I was like, dude, pitching was, like, a fun thing to do, especially if, like, we're smoking somebody, if we're getting dicked on. Like, let me pitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially on, like, tournament weekends. And then I'm voluntarily was like, let me go fuck around in center, and like that seems like a good time running around like laying out for fly balls in center. I'm one of the fastest ones on the team. Like, let's do that. So then I was that kid that was then coming in the pitch.
Hell yeah, just the kid that can hit the strike zone.
Yeah, dude. There was one game we were getting dicked on. Like I think we ended up losing 22-5. When I came in, I sat him down 3 in a row.
For 1 inning?
Yeah.
At a babe, dude. So maybe you are a closer.
Right, like I'm not. I know what's going on, dog.
I had this one game where we were playing. I forget the team we were playing, but I started on the mound, and it wasn't like crazy. I wasn't getting crazy strikeouts or anything, but my pitch count was so low. I think I had like 2 or 3 strikeouts the whole game, but I went 10 innings, 2 hits, and it was just one of those games where everything that got put into play was like either right at somebody or just like a slow ground ball or something.
Not bad.
Games in high school were only 7 innings long, so like I pitched complete game, which was 7 innings, and then 3 innings of fucking extra innings, and we ended up winning 1-0.
What a day!
I ended up scoring the fucking winning run on. I was on third because I got a base hit, stole second, advanced to third, and then somebody hit a fucking bomb of a fly ball to left field, and I just tagged up and won the game. And I was like, that was my true Ohtani moment, dude. I was like, I'm doing it all. I put the fucking team on my back.
The whole squad, dude, pitched 10 innings, shutout innings.
Yeah, 10 shots.
2 hits, though. I mean,
no, 2 strikeouts. They probably had like 4 or 5 hits, but I just kept them off. I kept them off the scoreboard.
4 or 5 hits, dude. Come on.
Dude, I think I had like.
There's a lot of room for improvement there.
I probably had like 45 or 50 pitches through 70 innings, through 7 innings. It was crazy.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty low.
Yeah.
That's not even 10 an inning.
Yeah. There were a lot like I'd go in first pitch, ground ball to short, ground ball to second, pop out.
Yep. Kids just swinging at everything.
Yeah, dude. 10 fucking innings. I probably threw 70 pitches. It was crazy.
Damn.
They're probably like, this kid can't throw hard. Let's just swing at everything. And I was like, I bet.
I bet.
You're not finding your barrel today, buddy. Buckaroo.
I like the way that sounded when it came out of your mouth.
What, buckaroo?
No, I like the way you said barrel and buddy, real
You're not finding
boisterous.
Your barrel, buddy, buckaroo.
How have the Knicks been with their new acquisition of OG Anunoby?
5-0 since the acquisition, dude.
Wow.
5-0. We smoked the Sixers that one night.
Yeah.
I actually watched that game. We look good, dude. And I was watching First Take this morning, and they were covering it a little bit about the Knicks. And one point that Stephen A. made that really opened my eyes was his defense has really allowed Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson to be like the guy on offense. You know what I mean? Like they don't have to be like this crazy two-way player where they're scoring everything and making all these crazy defensive plays. Dude, Jalen Brunson is a fucking beast.
Yeah.
He's an animal, dude. And Julius Randle's game has opened up immensely since he's come onto the squad, and it's just been like, I mean, I've only watched 1 or 2 games since then, but it's been fun to watch from what I've seen.
What do you think they win the East?
Sitting at 4th in the East right now, so.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Say it ain't so, dude.
Yeah, I think we're 22-15 or 21-15.
Let me pull it up for you, big dog.
Yeah, pull it up, pull it up.
Let me pull it up for you, big dog. NBA standings. That's what we're looking for here. Yeah, the Knicks are 4th in the East, 22-15. The Heat are 5th in the East at 21-15. The Pacers are 6th in the East at 21-15. The Cavs are 7th in the East at 21-15. The Magic are 8th in the East at 21-16.
It's a tight race in the East right now.
It certainly is. I mean, 4 through 8 is one game. And then, yeah, Celtics are, what does that say, 28-8? Damn. Bucks 25-12. Sixers 23-12. Sixers have been, like, so okay, dude. They're just.
Yeah, but Embiid is balling out, dude.
He is, but he hasn't been playing a lot. He's not playing today. I think this is going to be his second day in a row he's missing. He has been balling out, but not enough.
Is
Not
he
often
hurt or
enough.
is he just getting rest?
No, he's hurt. He's got a knee injury.
That sucks.
Yeah. I mean, he's probably jeopardizing his ability to make like an all-pro team, which then like jeopardizes how much money he can make because now they have rules on how many games people have to play to be able to get certain accolades.
Right.
I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
That we will. The East is heating up. The Knicks are exciting, but I feel like they do this every year where, like, January rolls around and they start to roll, and then it's like, all right, this team looks legit. And then, April comes around and they're sneaking in like the 6th or 7th seed, and then maybe get by the first round.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see. I'm not getting
Yeah.
my hopes up yet.
Yeah. I think that's how I feel about the Sixers. Like the Sixers getting past the first whoever they get in the first round shouldn't really be much of an issue.
Right.
Like that's kind of table stakes at this point. But honestly, they're not even that good at making it past the second round to the semis.
Yeah.
So, got to start there.
Yeah,
Or
that's
to the
kind of the
finals,
floor.
sorry.
That's kind of the floor for you guys now. Like
Yeah.
you've been a team for 4 or 5 years now that has proved they're a playoff team. Proved
High
that they
seed
have
in
what
the
it takes.
East.
High seed in the East can get past the first round, and it's just finishing the job.
Yep. Literally, that's it. But I don't know. I don't think that we look great, but I don't know. I'd like to see maybe like a Tobias Harris trade. Trade him and somehow acquire like DeJounte Murray from Atlanta. Apparently, he's rumored to be like on the move.
Where's Atlanta sitting? They're not in the race right now, are they?
No, not at all. Let me see. Atlanta, I guess they're in the race. They're in 12th. Yeah. They're like 2 games, or maybe like one. No, they're like 2 games out of 10.
There's a lot of ball to be played. That's
Yeah,
for
for
sure.
sure. But if they want to get rid of DeJounte Murray, like I'll take him. I think he'd be a great compliment. Like a stretch 3 to go with Tyrese and Embiid.
Yeah.
And Kelly Oubre's actually been stepping up. He's been balling. He's been pretty good. So I'd love to see that. I mean, Tobias Harris has been good. Don't get me wrong, and like I've enjoyed him from time to time, but so inconsistent.
Yeah.
And it's just like you never know. He might be putting up 25 and he might be putting up 5. So
I wouldn't
and
mind
there's
seeing the Knicks get I know I said this last week, but Donovan Mitchell, dude, we've got like 8 first round picks stacked up. Throw a few first round picks to the Cavs. Bring in Donovan Mitchell, complete the fucking Trinity.
of
And
who
look at Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle, Donovan Mitchell.
that's your Trinity.
That's my playoff, dude. Yeah, like that is a solid like superstar 3 for a playoff put.
I think it's solid.
It's no
And
fucking
you need to be gritty, and that's what Thibodeau is.
yeah, yeah, dude. He's a defensive-minded coach. Like I think this new addition of Anobi's good for that. Bring in Donovan Mitchell to be your guy, your offensive guy. That takes a lot of steam off Jalen Brunson, which should unlock so much in him.
Yeah.
Julius Randle's gonna be Julius Randle. Julius Randle is such a weird, like, not weird, but like he's interesting to watch because you can tell when he really wants to be the guy, he can be that guy, but he's not.
Sometimes he's just like not like
not. Yeah, he's not there.
committed,
You
like
know what I mean?
mentally committed.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I get that. I see that in a lot. It's like if like you can take over whenever you want, but like sometimes you just don't want to.
Right.
You're just like aren't like locked in.
Which is fine when you have, Jalen Brunson on the team who
Yeah,
and Will was like,
but
oh,
that's what
Randall's
like
not doing it, then let Brunson do it. But
that's what separates guys like Kobe.
yeah,
Kobe's locked in. I'm gonna dominate the guy across from me every single night. Like I'm gonna embarrass him.
every single play, every second. Yeah,
And there's not a lot of Kobe's around here.
there's really just one that I can think of, and his name is Kobe.
Yeah. What a guy. Currently reading a Kobe book actually, but I haven't finished it. Shocker.
What's it called?
It's called The Rise.
The Rise by Kobe Bryant. He wrote it.
No.
Like he's the author.
No. No. It's about his like childhood, like growing up and stuff like that. But in like the title it's like something about like the chase of immortality and like or like the search for immortality, and I'm like that feels like a bad title considering he literally died.
Yeah, considering what happened.
But whatever, it's a good book so far.
How far into it are you?
Maybe like a third of the way. I
Yeah,
got a lot of
sure,
books
dude.
I gotta read, dude. A lot
I
of
got
books
this
to
book.
read. I read a bunch of books in Spanish. I read like 6.
6 more books than I've read in the past probably fucking 5 years, 10 years.
I was gonna say, dude, 6 books. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
I read them all like in the first half of the year for the most part.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like I remember being on here and like you were picking like a book of the month or
I
something.
was, and I have no time to read.
Well, yeah, then you had a child.
Yeah. But I got this Kobe book. I got this other book. I got this other book. Oh boy.
Got a lot of books, so you got like a whole fucking library to get through.
Dude, I got another book. And then I got this other one that my sister got me. It's like, woof. It's a lot of books, dude.
That's a lot of reading.
And that's not even all the books that are like in my office that I haven't gotten to yet. Like there's like a couple books in there, you know? So it's like, woo. Oh man. Where am I gonna get all this time to read these books?
You ever seen that video of the guy in the subway reading and he's like doing the thing and it's just like the meme is like, my guy's not reading and he's just sitting there going,
Reading real fast.
yeah,
Real
there's no way he's
fast.
reading that fast. Like he's just fucking lining words and flipping the page.
Maybe
He,
they're
licks his
like,
lips.
maybe it's like just one letter per page, so he just like,
Or like SpongeBob's essay, the
yeah, cat flew over
flying cats.
the moon.
Wow, dude, flying fucking cat.
Yeah, dude.
I want to read that
The
book.
cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon.
I think you meant to say the cow jumped over the moon. Cat flew
Oh.
over the moon.
Whatever, dude. I mean,
Well,
it's
still,
like,
dude, cows jumping over moons is still fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd way more expect to see a cat fly over a moon than a cow jump over one.
Get this cow in the league, dude. Goddamn.
Is it just like he's standing still and he's like
Just straight
broad
vertical.
jumping, or does he get to get like a run first and then jump,
How do
or
you
like
think
what is
cows
this?
jump? Do you think cows jump hind legs only, or do you think they're just all 4 legs straight up and down?
No, they jump front legs first,
Yeah, what?
like an ollie.
In Ollie's back wheels first. Oh, you mean
No
front wheels
way,
come
bro.
up?
Yeah. Front wheels come up first and then the back wheels follow. That's how cows go. Like
Cow
if they're
ollied
like
over the moon.
if they're running, they're like they jump with like their front hooves come off first and their back hooves come off, right?
And then kickflip.
I don't think they kicked them. I think they just go straight. But like, if they were to stand still and jump, they would probably like bring their front legs up and then their back legs. You know what I mean?
Do you think instead of like a nose grab, do you think cows do like an udder grab when they skate?
That'd be an utter catastrophe, bro.
I see what you did there.
That's
That
good
was
stuff, huh?
good. That was good, dude. Straight off the dome like that fast.
Off the
That was a
dome
great
piece,
brain
just like that,
exercise.
bro. Hell yeah. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think they do utter grabs?
I think they do udder grabs and like a little milk squirt for like some
And then I think
swag
they'll
points.
be like, oh shit, dude, you gotta grab the udder.
Yeah, the udder. Yeah, you brought your creativity brain to this
Bro,
episode tonight,
I
huh?
brought my fucking cow milking jokes today.
This conversation started and you just brought up your notes on your phone. You're like, dude, I can finally use these.
Cow milking puns, let's go. That's it though. I only had 2.
Episode 123, cow milk and puns.
Cow milking puns.
But I'm not doing milking with a G. I'm doing milking
No.
with an N and an apostrophe.
Okay.
Because it just looked way cooler, dude.
Way cooler if you're
I
like,
spelled cow wrong.
you said co milking puns.
Co milk and puns.
Changed it to ho.
Ho milk and puns.
I mean that's what babies are. They're just like,
I'm finna milk that
you
hoe.
know, little living hoe milkers. That's not true. All mothers aren't hoes, but I mean, surely I'm sure some of them are. But teach their own, right?
To each teach their own.
Hey. Dude. So today, or I guess it was yesterday, my boy AJ was like, "Oh, like $20 to get into like this pool. I'll take 6 people. Everyone gets one random AFC team, one random NFC team, and whoever wins the Super Bowl gets all the money." I'm like, "All right, bet." So I didn't see it until like late today, and I was like, "All right, I'm in." And Timmy had liked it, a message that he sent, and AJ was like, "Who did it first? Like, did Timmy like it first, or did Kenny send this message? I only have one spot." And I was like, Timmy liked it first, so he can have it. But it auto corrected to JT, so it literally was like, so he can have JT. And I was like, LMAO, he can have it. He definitely can't have JT. And it was so funny. Chris, my boy Chris was like, and like in an unexpected trade, the Stillwell family has traded JT to the Florio household for what looks like a spot in a random NFL playoff pool and cash considerations. and then AJ texts back and he was like, JT has declined to comment on the trade, but he is looking forward to getting after it on a new tit. I was like, you guys are
5
clowns.
minutes after our conversation, Timmy's just at your front door hammering on the door.
Let me get the kid.
I was promised something.
It's funny. Timmy
JT
literally was
in the
like,
back room.
Timmy literally was like, yeah, dude, I'll take him. Sorry, babe.
Delivery for Uncle Timmy.
I just traded our kid for a spot in a playoff pool to spend $20 to potentially win maybe like 100.
I just traded our child for a chance to win $100. Name one person who wouldn't make that trade.
Bro, I could potentially be up 100, or I could spend so much money on this kid for the rest of my life.
Wins that 100 and just goes to the gas station, gets Black and Milds.
It's a bunch of them.
$100 worth of Black and Milds.
Smoke some all. All right.
Now, call up
now I got black and mild taste in my mouth, and I'm never gonna be able to get that out. And I don't have my kid.
Worth it.
Worth it. If I had to do it over again, would I change anything?
I'd probably
I
get a
might
different
get like a
flavor of
couple
Black and
more
Mild.
wood tip. Yeah.
I might throw in a few White Owls.
Oh,
Yeah,
get crazy.
we're spending big.
I don't know. I feel no, I don't know which one's more actually.
I feel like they're all 99 cents.
Yeah, I feel like the Black and Milds are more expensive, but also feel like you get 4 usually.
Yeah, and the wood tip's nice touch.
Yeah, the wood tip's
Just the tip
clean.
though.
Just the tip. I don't like to lick the rest of it, but I definitely lick the tip. When I put it in my mouth to hit it, I put it in a little extra. And I give it a little slurp.
And then I go like a blow dart.
Yep.
Gotta get the guts out, dude.
Yeah. How else are you gonna smoke with?
Right.
Smoke with.
Oh
What
man.
else is going on in the world, dude?
So Mountain Dew, Mystic Punch,
Scout and Screw?
Uncle Dew.
You want to talk about like the NFL a little bit?
Yeah, I guess we could dabble, dude. You know.
You want to talk about the games we got coming up this week?
Yeah, let's pick some winners for the wild card weekend.
All right, let me pull them up. Let's see what we got here. I can type this in right. NFL schedule. Dude, I swear we're so. Oh, you know what? I got a couple things to say before we get there.
Okay.
Breaking news. Didn't it? Nick Saban retiring.
Oh, I did see that. Kind of caught me off guard. I wasn't really expecting that.
Yeah, but he's also old. 28 seasons,
6 titles.
7, 6 with
7.
Bama,
Oh,
1 with
right.
LSU.
Right.
Dude, 16 straight seasons of 10 plus wins from 2008 to 2023.
That's wild.
That's remarkable. They only play like 11 games max in a year.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Good for him, dude. What a career.
Saban. Yeah, dude.
I think he's got like the 6th most wins all time. He finished with like 292. The most first round draft picks of all time.
Not much more you could ask for in a college coach.
Not really. Got a bunch of titles, dude. Got a bunch of dudes to the league.
And he got his money
Got that money.
bagged up.
Enjoy life, Nick Saban. Enjoy life on the river. I think that's what he does. He likes
You
the
think
boat.
he's more of a river guy or a lake guy?
It might be. I don't know. You river, lake, liver. I mean, take a boat in any of them.
Ruining his liver on a lake?
Yeah.
Sign me up.
I don't know, but I mean, he definitely got a boat. I've seen like little things of him like taking recruits out on the boat and shit like that. So maybe he lives on like a big lake.
Doing a little crawfishing?
Maybe. I don't know what they do down there, man.
Alabama, dude, they're definitely doing some crawfishing. Oh wait, no, that's
Crawfishing.
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Fast.
Oof, I was just thinking about Popeyes, man. They got 6 new flavors of wings.
Oh, I've seen that commercial. Don't have a Popeyes in Wilmington though, so I can't indulge.
Dude, I got one so close. I'm thinking about it so bad. Oh, maybe after we record, I'll be like, "Brrr."
I got a fryer for Christmas, like not an air fryer, like a real fryer.
Okay.
So I fired that bitch up today and made some nuggets and fries for lunch.
How was it?
Blows the air
Money?
fryer out of the water, dude.
Dude, of course it does.
It does. Like
I've
I
been
almost
craving
forgot
some
how
wings
good
with like
fried
a
food
good
is.
sauce.
Yeah, I just got like a whole fucking like package like board thing of like 15 different hot sauces, so I'm about to whip up some fucking fire wings.
So here's the way to do it. You get like the hot sauce and then you melt the butter and then you add them and you make it the wing sauce, right? That's the best way to do it. And the second important thing is after you do that, so you cook the wings in the oven and then you take them out and then you toss them and then you put them back in and it like bakes the sauce like into the skin so they're not like real like messy and wet, but you still get that good flavor and you can throw them back in the sauce if you want, but usually like for me they're good.
I do that.
Dude,
and
money.
throw 'em
I was
back in the
craving
sauce,
them
dude.
bad today.
Yeah, chicken wings are expensive though, dude.
No,
Like a bag of chicken wings.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like $15 for a bag of chicken wings.
How many wings do you get?
It's like 12.
You got to get more.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's
So
a
we
bag,
get
like a dozen in a bag. I don't like the ones that are like the full like the wing and then attached to the leg. Like I don't fuck with that. I want just like the wings that are like a
Individual
pro.
thighs
Yeah,
and flat or drums and flats,
drums and flats. Yeah,
not when they're connected. So yeah,
yeah,
so I get my wings connected from the farmers, but they are like $4 a pack, and you get 2 pieces in a pack. So that's like 2 drums and 2 flats. So you get 4 wings in a pack.
yeah,
They're like $4 a piece. So if you were to get 4 of them, you're looking at 16 wings for $16.
yeah. I guess that's a better deal.
I don't know. It comes
Probably
out to like
better.
$1 a pack, a
Yeah.
dollar a wing. I mean,
Remember, Magoo's and Myrtle would do like 5-cent wings. Take me back, dude. Their
dude,
wings
the
were so
things that we ate in Conway and Myrtle were so cheap.
Yeah, they really were. $5 cookout tray, fucking Magoo's 5-cent wings. What's that place? Ale House Happy Hour, dude. You could go there and get like 3 fucking entrees for like $10.
Literally.
Crazy.
That's the one by the circle, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, we used to go there for happy hour all the time.
yeah,
Everywhere
dude.
you went for happy hour was so cheap. There, Tongies, they didn't matter.
Tongi's burgers were like $8.
Dude, for happy hour, all their burgers were 5, I thought.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
was it
you're
just like
right.
a...
No, you're
Because I
right.
would always get like tenders and fries, $5. Pitcher of Miller Lite, which is 4 beers, $5.
Unless it's fucking dollar pitcher night. Remember that? Dude, you get a pitcher of beer for $1.
Yeah. Dude, go there for happy hour, get tenders and fries, 2 pitchers, it's $15, leave a 20. All right. That's a 33% tip, dude. I'm chilling.
And I'm full. I'm fucking
And I'm
hammered, and I'm a good tipper.
yeah, and this was only happy hour, so now I'm gonna go back to the crib and like hang out with the boys and chill.
Yeah, dude, play some FIFA, rip some Jeeps.
Yeah, yeah. Oh boy,
All
the
right, I
good
don't want
old
to
days.
reminisce anymore, dude. It's making me sad.
Oh, don't be sad. It's all right, dude.
I get these nostalgic TikToks come across my page all the time where it'll show you like, oh, like things you forgot existed, and it's like, from first grade, it'll be like the floor mat with like the car like
Yeah,
wrote
yeah,
on
yeah,
it
yeah,
or
yeah.
some shit like that, or like Christmas Christmas parties in 5th grade, and it'll show you like the decorations we used to do in the hallway, or like the candy canes wrapped in the foam.
Right.
Like, damn, dude. I low key get super sad watching that because I'm like, what the fuck happened to that like magical feeling about just like life in general? I mean, it definitely is the fact that you didn't have any responsibilities back then and didn't have like any idea about
Yeah,
what shit was, but still.
yeah.
That's
It's
why I
tough, too. There's
remember.
a lot of bad shit in the world, and you gotta try to like ignore it because it's not worth being stressed out about.
Yeah, and that's why I remember last week I was telling you about how I was watching those like Toonami YouTube streams where there's like 8 hours of like 2001 Toonami
Yeah,
Cartoon
yeah,
Network
yeah, yeah, yeah.
cartoons. Just like watching shit like that just brings me back, dude. And it like makes me feel good and like brings me back to that time, like discovering Adult Swim as like a 10-year-old, or watching Dragon Ball Z after school, or Pokemon early Saturday morning.
I just watched sports and wanted to run around with my friends.
Even Sports Center back then used to smack, dude. It doesn't hit the same anymore.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest. The Sports Center now, the 6 p.m. Sports Center, Elle Duncan is the host. Hate her.
It's just not good. They don't have the little side thing anymore where it showed you like the
Nah,
next topic. That was the best part.
dude, that was the best part.
You'd see something, be like, "Oh fuck, dude, they got like, oh, the Yankees walk-off wins coming up. Like, I want to see the highlights for that." Or like, every
Yeah,
morning
and
after the
like
Super Bowl, they'd have like a few segments on the sidebar about that and like shit. You know what I mean? You just get like excited. Now it's just fucking the
also
same bullshit.
we lived through the creation, the evolution, and the death of that.
Yeah,
Like when I started watching that, like when I started watching like sports shows in the morning, that didn't exist. And then they started putting it up there. And then it evolved so many different times, and then now they don't even do it.
yeah.
But I like to watch Happy Hour. You know, I like my Happy Hour on ESPN. And Around the Horn, they have the upcoming topics on the bottom, and PTI still has them on the side too.
PTI does it right. I like PTI where they have it
Yeah,
on the side.
yeah.
It's
PTI
nice.
is good.
Yeah. I feel like those shows are just too short though, because I mean it is for happy hour, but then like I'll watch Get Up or Pardon My or yeah, Pardon My Take is the one with
Yeah.
Stephen A. Right? Every
No,
morning I watch
First
that.
Take.
First Take. I watch that every morning, dude, and it's just like, all right, it's Wednesday. I've watched Monday's episode and Tuesday's episode. Wednesday I turn it on and it's like, dude, they're talking about the same fucking topic they talked about
Yeah.
Monday and Tuesday. It's the
Yep.
same thing.
Well, I
It's old.
mean, golf's coming back soon, right?
Yeah, but like they're not going to cover much of that on First Take. You know what I
No,
mean?
but then like you'll have something to watch on at least Thursday and Friday morning.
That's true. That's true. Did you see the snap I sent you today of JJ Watt wearing the Rocket Power shirt on
I
Pat
did. That was
McAfee's
dope.
show?
Yeah.
It was fresh. Should we get into these NFL
Let's
predictions
see. January 11th to the 14th, Sony Open in Hawaii.
for golf?
Yeah, that's the next PGA Tour tournament.
That's tomorrow. Starts tomorrow.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, I'll
You wanna
put that
know
on.
you wanna look at some groupings or something? I'll
Yeah,
show you
yeah.
what's
Let's.
going on.
Yeah.
Tee times. Oh, dude, there's a bunch of them.
Are they like top PGA players, or is it just kind of like one of those tournaments that's not that big?
Well, let's take a look. I see Matsuyama. I see Siwoo Kim. I see Brian Harmon, Matt Fitzpatrick, Justin Rose,
Sounds worth watching.
Tyler McCucumber. No, McCumber. Brendan Todd, Billy Horschel, Kevin Yu, Joel Damon. Hell yeah.
Love me some Joel Damon.
Rob McIntyre. Let's see. I guess like none of the big names are playing. Cam Davis, Matt Kuchar.
Mike Kuchar.
Your Kuchar? Yeah, that's it though. So none of the big dogs, but there are some okay names. Sahith Tigala, he's playing this weekend.
I'll probably still watch it just because.
Yeah, why not? I mean, if it's on, and it's gonna be on ESPN Plus. Oh, but it's in Honolulu, and it starts Thursday at noon, I guess.
Honolulu, dude. Hawaii golf sounds phenomenal.
But I think the ESPN coverage doesn't start until 5 p.m.
Maybe I won't watch
Yeah,
it then.
yeah. So maybe not. All right, let's get to these games, dude. Saturday, 4:30 game. Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland.
I want the Texans to win just because I like the CJ Stroud story. But you can't fuck with Joe Flacco in the playoffs, dude. Mr. Elite.
Joe Flacco is 6-0 in the first round of the playoffs in the wild card.
Yeah.
Tied for the best record, tied for the most wins without a loss.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I also do love the Joe Flacco story too.
Me too.
I'm gonna take the Browns in this one, but I will be happy with either outcome.
I think the Texans are better than we give them credit for. The Texans are 2.5-point dogs right now. I think they were 3-point dogs a few weeks ago when they had Davis Mills playing quarterback. So so if you're telling me the difference from Davis Mills to CJ Stroud is only half a point, I'll take that.
Well,
Give me
yeah, but
Houston
that game
Texans.
was in the first one time they played was in Texas, right?
This one's in
So,
Texas too.
oh really?
Yeah, Houston won their division because
Oh, that's
Jacksonville
right.
lost.
That's right. Yeah, dude. What? Talk about a fucking crumble.
Talk
Like
about a
historic
fucking choke
collapse,
job,
dude.
dude.
Damn.
How about me? I went to go place a bet on Titans plus 3.5, and they were plus 3, so I had to scroll down to the alternates, and I clicked on Jags minus 3.5 instead of Titans plus 3.5, and I'm fucking rooting for the Titans, and then going looking at my sports book and kicking myself.
I've been there. I have been there, dude. That's the
Been
worst.
there.
Yeah, that's happened to me more than once. So the first game's
Um,
not till 4:30.
yeah, on Saturday.
Is there just two on Saturday?
Yeah.
4:30 and 8:30.
Yeah, 4:30 and 8.
Who's the night game?
The night game in the AFC is going to be a vaunted matchup where Tyreek Hill goes back to Kansas City as the Dolphins travel to Arrowhead to take on the Chiefs
Arrowhead.
in a wild card matchup.
Yeah, give me the Fins in this one, dude. Give me the
You think
upset.
so?
Yeah, I think I'm a little biased because I've been watching Hard Knocks with the Fins all season. Maggie's a big Fins fan. I think if Jalen Waddle's back, I don't know if that's even feasible for him to come back. I don't know the severity of his injury. I know their defense is just obliterated with injuries, so that might be a problem. But the Chiefs don't have any wide receivers. So you double up Travis Kelce, dude, and stop the run game. I think the Dolphins win.
Yeah, the Chiefs are very beatable. The Dolphins are 4-point dogs.
I think it's going to be a
I
close
took the
game.
under.
Yeah,
That's my call.
The Chiefs have a pretty solid defense, but I mean that could go straight out the window when you're playing Miami's offense.
Yeah, but it's going to be really cold and they're from Miami.
I think Tyreek's going to be on a fucking revenge tour.
Revenge tour. He's like, I'm coming home.
To a place where I belong.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I think the Chiefs come away with that one.
Give me Dolphins 20-17.
Whoa.
Heard it here
Hell yeah,
first,
hit
folks.
the under.
Yeah, and the under hits.
And then we roll into Sunday. We wake up when we get Sunday.
Sunday.
1:00 game. Mason Rudolph and the Steelers
God.
traveling to Buffalo to take on Josh Allen and the Bills.
Yeah, give me the Bills.
Yep, by a touchdown at least.
Yep.
That game's gonna be boring. I think the over/under is like 35.5. Dude, I'll say this: good for the Steelers defense for dragging that disgusting display across the field that is the Pittsburgh offense to the playoffs.
Yeah, dude, for real.
Dude, they
Really,
made the
TJ
playoffs.
Watt.
They're so bad. They made the playoffs.
If you
It's
told me
everybody.
the
Their
Steelers were
secondary's
gonna
like
make
making
the
big scoring
playoffs,
touchdowns and stuff, dude.
dude, if you told me the Steelers were gonna make the playoffs in like week 5, I would have called you nuts.
Yeah. 100p.
Well, whatever. Good for them. Bills by 7.
Yeah. Yep, at least. And then in the 4:30 game, the Packers traveled to the Lone Star State to take on the boys.
Call me crazy, dude.
But at
I'm
least you're
taking the
calling.
Pack.
That's fine. Go Pack, go. I'd love to see it. I think the
Go Pack,
Cowboys
go.
get it done.
I do too. Obviously, I'm rooting against the Cowboys. They're also in
Always.
Dallas, so chances that the Packers come out with a win are very slim. But I just have a feeling, dude. That feeling you get when the Cowboys get to the playoffs and everyone's riding their dick and they're just like, "Oh, this is their year," blah blah blah, and then they just find a way to fucking collapse.
Well, they're 7.5-point favorites.
They are. Jordan Love has looked pretty fucking good towards the tail end of the season. The Packers defense has stepped up. Dude, the Packers, I feel like the Packers really could upset the Dallas Cowboys at home.
Me too, and I also think that this over/under of 50.5 is too high. Take the under.
Give me the Packers by 3, but saying that, will not be surprised one bit if the Cowboys win by 2 touchdowns.
No, not even a little bit, dude. Sunday night game, Jared Goff and the LA Rams. Jared Goff heads back to his OG fucking squad in Detroit, the Motor City.
The Motor City. Eminem's going to be at this game.
With Matty Staff and Amon-Ra and that two-headed monster in the backfield.
Cup.
And an injured Sam Laporta.
Yep. This one's tough, dude, because I feel like the Lions have kind of shown that they're a good team, but they aren't very consistent.
Yeah.
Give me Lions by 3.
Okay, that's what the line is.
Is it?
Yep, Lions -3.
Yeah, give me Lions by 3, but I think it's going to be a shootout. I think it's going to be a pretty high-scoring game.
Over
What's the
under here
line?
is 51.5.
51. I could see that hitting, dude.
I could
Two
see
high-powered
it.
offenses.
I think it's gonna not hit. I think the Rams defense is better over the second half of the season than the first half of the season. So I think they're a little bit better now than they're given credit for overall.
Yeah.
And like it's the playoffs, so I think everybody steps it up a notch, especially defensively. So, dude, that's why I like unders, dude, especially this week.
Yeah, but if you're actually betting these unders, dude, those are ones that you fucking like. The over always has a chance. Basically, the under could fucking be smashed in two
The
quarters
first
of a
half,
ball. Yeah,
but probably not because it's I'm gonna win my bets.
yeah. I was gonna say because you're betting on them, so obviously.
Yeah, they're gonna hit.
So who are you taking in this game?
Oh, dude, give me the Rams. I don't
The
know.
Rams. To Jalen
Spicy.
Ramsey's.
Yeah, the Rams.
Okay. All right.
Why not?
Give me the score.
The Rams are gonna win. It's gonna be like 24-21, maybe 27-21, something like that.
Okay.
And then we move to Monday night, and we got the Birds
More like the Birds. Right now, the way they're playing.
heading down to Scampa Bay to take on the Buccaneers.
Heading down to Shrimp Scampi Bay.
Eagles are 3-point favorites. Over under 43.5.
I think I'm taking the under and I'm taking the Birds, but it's the least optimistic I've ever been.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking the under, and I'll take the Bucks. Dude, the Birds are just so bad.
Dude, you can't pick against the Birds, bro. As bad as they are, you can't go into the fucking game with that mindset. No matter how bad they suck.
I'll take the Bucks +3.
Okay.
If they win, they're squeaking one out.
Yeah. I mean, that's been every fucking win we've had this year, so that wouldn't surprise
Amen.
me.
Yeah,
We literally squeaked out 10 wins.
we did.
Lost to the Jets and then went 1-5. So yeah. Give me the Birds -1.5.
All right, I'll give it to you. I don't know where you're gonna get those odds at, but I'll give them to you if you find them.
Johnny's Sportsbook.
Ah, Johnny Sportsbook plus
Yeah,
500.
yeah. Parlayed with the under, dude. We're looking at like +750.
Hell yeah. Oh, I just poked myself in the eye.
I saw that.
Crying over here, dude. Got me all tearing up and whatnot.
Talking about the Birds.
I know, they just get me so emotional. They're so bad. Dude, we were watching the game last week, and I'm like, oh my god, dude, like these guys are bad. And Lex is like, dude, relax. We're not even like 10 minutes in. And then she like actually looks at the time. She's like, oh, we're not even 3 minutes in. And I was like, yeah. And it's only gonna get worse. And then it got worse.
And it did.
I'm ready for the season to be over.
Me too, dude.
A lot of changes in the NFL already, dude.
A bunch of fucking coaches seeing the door and the
Pete
exit.
Carroll and the Seahawks parting ways after 14 years. Pete Carroll's going to be an advisor to them. Good for him, dude. He's old now. He's got like less stress, but he still gets to like help the team in like the direction of the squad. He had a good career. He should have ran the ball with Marshawn in the Super Bowl, but well, the Pats dynasty grows. I think did Bill Belichick get fired yet?
No, not yet.
Arthur Smith, he got fired.
Arthur Smith is gone.
Sayonara,
about
pal.
the whole Jameis situation with the Saints scoring.
Yeah, like apparently they like overthrew the coach's play call and decided to get Jamal Williams a touchdown because he didn't have one all year. Whatever, I don't care. I literally
I
couldn't
don't
care
care
less.
either. I
Like,
think it was kind of a scumbag move to line up in victory formation and then do that. Like if you're gonna try and score,
yeah, at least
line up
show
and
us
score.
that you're gonna try to score.
Right.
Yeah,
Other than
yeah,
that, I don't.
yeah. And like Jameis said, he's like, dude, it was 41-7. Like, is 48-7 like really gonna be that big of a difference?
Right. Right.
You know what I
I
mean?
think
Like, if we're
the
being
way he went
honest here,
about it was a little scumbagish,
yeah,
but
yeah, for sure. But yeah, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day.
right.
He's getting fired regardless.
Mike Vrabel, see you later, Stinky.
See you later, Stinky. Not Doug Peterson, but like his entire staff. Like so many of like the specialist like position coaches
Oh yeah.
of the Jags.
Yeah.
He like fired like probably like 10 coaches.
I mean, after the collapse that they had, it's fine
Yeah.
thing to do.
Yeah.
Ron Rivera, see you later, Stinky.
Oh, he's not stinky. He's a good guy, just not a good coach.
Well, I feel like there's another one. I mean, Frank Reich, but that was weeks ago.
Yeah, Frank Reich. And then there's still the Vegas job is still up for grabs.
Oh, right.
But they said they're between Antonio Pierce and one national champion, Jim Harbaugh.
I think Harbaugh's going to the Chargers.
You think so?
Yeah.
But they interviewed somebody named Giff Smith.
Giff Smith. That also wouldn't surprise me for the Chargers to go out and get somebody that nobody's even
Named
fucking
Giff
heard of.
Smith.
Yeah, Giff Smith, Chargers head coach.
Yeah.
With a J or a G?
With a G? Why would you ever pronounce a J like a G?
Well, why do we pronounce a G like a J?
I don't know, but it happens all the time.
Yeah, right. Some people say GIF like GIF.
Yeah, for sure. But nobody looks at like Jif peanut butter and says GIF.
I do.
You know what I mean? Like the J never sounds like a G.
Put a silent G in front of it, dude.
Sometimes it sounds like an H, like a Jose.
Yeah, that is wild. Wait, how's it go? Like a what?
Jose?
Like a Jose. Hey, Jose.
Yeah.
Jif. Oh, fucking. What's his name? Jif what? Smith?
Yeah. Or maybe it's Giff Smith.
Jif Smith.
Dude, it's GIFF.
Right, so it's definitely Jif. Jif Smith. What a name,
Jif,
dude.
Jif Smith.
Short? Is that short for something? I'm
yeah,
Googling
it's
this
short
guy.
for Jifford.
Jifford. I typed in Jif and the first thing that comes up is Jiffy Lube. Jif Smith, American cartoonist. Oh, that's Jeff.
Okay.
I'm fact checking you on this because Jif Smith on Google comes up as Giff Smith, Chargers football coach. GIFF Smith.
GIFF.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. GIFF.
Oh, I typed
That's
in
what I said. It could be GIF or
I'm
GIF.
confusing myself, dude.
You said that it's gonna be pronounced GIF.
Yeah, I'm confusing myself. Oh, he's the interim head coach right now.
Well, I guess they like interviewed him for their head coaching position, their full-time position.
There's no way this dude's name is straight up GIF.
Well, it could be GIF.
Let's see.
No, it's probably GIF. It's GIF.
It is GIF. I'm just.
And his name is Gifford. His full name is Gifford, like just like Clifford, the big red dog.
Glifford. Glyph Smith, short for Glifford.
Glifford, not to be confused with Glizzard, also commonly referred to as Glizzy.
I'm gonna search.
Lex and I were talking about golfing and bringing Jacob, and she was like, "Dude, you'd be golfing," and he'd be like crying because he's hungry, and you'd be like, "All right, I don't have a bottle. We're getting a Glizzy at the turn. Like you're gonna have to wait."
Have you ever seen that video of the hot dog guy at the baseball field where he's just like selling hot dogs and he just goes, "Hot dog!" Just like screaming it, like trying to sell them.
No.
Somebody quoted that video and it was like, me after shooting a 59 on the turn. This dude just like
Yes.
screaming, like petrified.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, that's
Yes. That's awesome. I'm so stoked to get back out there on the course.
yeah, me too. It's
Swing a
been
little stick.
2 weeks. Having withdrawals, dude. Y'all got any more of that golf?
So for this golf game that's on the Oculus, am I gonna have to buy like an attachment, like a club attachment kind of deal?
You can, but I don't have one.
Okay. Is it tough to do without having your hands connected?
Uh, it definitely would feel much better if you had the attachment.
Yeah, but not gonna
And
be
it's
make or
not.
break.
It would feel way more realistic if you had the attachment, because when you don't have the attachment, like I kind of just you're essentially swinging with one hand, but like I just keep my second hand like kind of close. You know what I mean?
Would it be possible to hold a club,
What do you mean?
and the remotes, and like,
Are you playing in a fucking auditorium, dude? Do you have that much
yeah,
room?
maybe. Can I tape the remote to the club head?
I would tape the remote to like maybe take like an old golf club that you don't use or care about and cut the shaft off it, and then tape the shaft to that. Probably do that. Or you could just buy the attachment.
Nah, that seems
Have you
ridiculous.
have you used your Oculus much?
Dude, I have not even opened the box.
What the fuck, dude?
Bro, I have. When do you want me to sit down and set up an Oculus?
How did you tell? Well, actually, never mind. I don't want to bring anything up or say anything.
Yeah. No, she knew. She picked it out.
The Oculus.
Yeah. She was like, "Dog, this is the one that I want." And I said, "You're the one that I want. You are the one that I
You're the
want."
one that
Ooh, ooh,
ooh,
ooh.
ooh, yeah.
And she said, "Bet, bring that bad boy home."
Bring that bitch home. We're getting the Golf Plus, and we're getting the fucking archery game, and we're getting the fucking Beat Saber.
Yeah, all that.
Fuck out of here. I gotta go eat some dinner. I'm
I was
starving.
gonna say, in reality, haven't even played it. Barely played the new Xbox that I have, but I mean, that shit's still tight though.
Shit is tight, dude. Shit is fucking technologically tight.
Super tight. Super hot fire. Alright, dude, let's get out of here. Everybody, I hope you guys have like the best weekend ever. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with us.
And if you
Kiss
didn't, like,
somebody
tell a
that
friend.
you haven't kissed before, or that you have on like the forehead. Forehead kisses are like the safest thing.
Unless the year's 2020, then maybe don't do that.
Yeah, then stay away from forehead kisses. You murderer. But it's not 2020, so
Let them forehead
smooches.
kisses fucking ride.